Hi everyone, welcome to the Illinois Works tutorial on how to navigate the learning management system. By this point, you should have already set up and signed up for a email, username, and password, as well as creating your profile. So now here we go. Let's get into how to navigate the learning management system. First things first, we're going to type in illinoisworks.myabsorb.com /hashtag/login. And if you're using a desktop version, you're going to see this page that we're on right now when you enter that into your browser. And over on the right-hand side, you're going to see the login section of the tool. At this point, you want to enter in your username. So I'm going to type in the username that I used to create my account when registering, and then the password. Now, if you're like most people, occasionally you will forget your password, and if you do, there's a blue button or blue link that says "Forgot Password." Click that, and it'll actually give you some prompts and help you get back into the system. If you want to stay logged in, which I like that feature, I don't share my computer, so I keep myself logged in. This allows me to skip having to log in every time to the learning management system. I log in and out. Check that little keep me logged in feature and then click the blue login. Now, if I did this right, it's going to open up the learning management system. Hey, in success, I'm now into the learning management system. So this is your landing page. This is what it'll look like for you. It'll have a banner at this top that is just going to scroll some pictures and some information about the Illinois Works grant and the learning management system. You may even see yourself in some of the pictures from time to time, so just a fun little feature. In the middle section, this is where the heart of the learning management system links are. These are tiles. The very first time you log in, the first tile to your left, you'll see it says nothing to resume yet, and then it has view catalog. This is because when you actually enroll in a class, and start using the learning management system, if you log out, this feature allows it to be bookmarked. So when you come back in, it'll automatically pick right back up where you left off in your last course if you go to that tile. The second tile here we see is catalog. If I click that, this is going to show me all of the different curriculums that I'm available to get involved in. And what I can see here right away is that I have a transition services coordinator community of practice, and I have a transition coordinator community of practice monthly meetings. And I need to start these and enroll in these here, so I can go in and do that by clicking these links. This is triggering off of my profile, because if my profile is set up as I'm a transition coordinator, so that's why it's pre-populated these into my course catalog. For you, yours will be populated with whatever courses are tied to the profile that you created. The next, you'll go to My Catalog. Now, My Catalog are those that are specific to me, that are tied to me of my courses that I've already enrolled in from the prior page of the catalog. So this shows me the actual courses, and I can click the Start button to begin working towards completing these courses. So that's the difference between catalog is everything. My courses are those courses that you're enrolled in. And then you'll see calendar. Now, this calendar will make more sense as you get going into the program, because it'll start to pre-populate with the courses and any live instructor-led sessions that you've enrolled in. So when you enroll in your community of practice webinars, they're going to show up on your calendar in this calendar view. And then from your calendar view, you're actually able to click on those and join those webinar sessions. So that'll be just a real quick, easy way to get into the things that are important to you. But you have to enroll first for those to populate into your calendar. Next is resources. This is a tab or a tile, that just shows you all of the documents and materials that might be important to you. We're just getting started, so you can see in here we have the grantee manual. You click that link and it'll actually take you to any document that's linked there. This case has put me right into the grantee manual where I left off. All right, so let's keep going here. We're going to go back now, and the next tile is leaderboards. Leaderboards allow me to see how I'm doing against others that are tied in this year's grant. So I can already see that right now, Johnny Robinson has got the lead on me by 20 points. Holy cow. And here I am, Jeff Doolittle, down here with 0 points yet. Now, the way you earn points is by completing courses, signing up for sessions. So we know Johnny's gone in and done that. You can also see these little yellow and red gray dots that indicates like status and activity within the system. And then if you want to network with somebody in here, you can actually click on their name and it'll open up the ability for you to send them a message or view their profile. So I wanted to see, hey, I wonder where Johnny works. Well, Johnny's working at the Metropolitan Family Services, and he is an outreach and recruitment coordinator, as well as an instructor and a transition service coordinator and a data entry coordinator. So he's tied to several different elements of the grant, and you can see that here all within his profile. All right. Now, I got to there from the leaderboard, and we were talking about this because you're going to get points. You can earn points and see if you can rank in the top for the learning management system based on completing all the different activities that you need to. And then the next tile is edit your profile. So over the course of your grant, your role may change. If it does, you can go into this profile here and then update the questions to be specific to what your role is. You want to keep this current, and you can go into this view and edit it and then save it, and it'll automatically keep your profile current for you. And then the last tile is frequently asked questions. So this is just a series of questions that kind of like a help form of a help version for you related to the LMS. Like, how do I report a technical issue? You can search and see if there's a question related to the topic that you're interested in getting help on, and click the down arrow. Then you can see some answers of how to do or access these different respond to these different questions. So that's available to you. Then the third part of your main landing page is a section called Collaborations and Activities. For communities of practice, these are discussion boards that allow us to post a question and engage with everybody in the community. And you can see here for this Transition Services Coordinator community of practice, one that I'm tied to and have enrolled in, there's already a question posed: which topics would you like to see covered in 2025 meetings? I can click this and then automatically go in and start putting my answer into that question, and then hit post the answer. And that allows everybody that's that's tied to this discussion board to see our answers and share. And as well as I can go in and post questions to the board and find answers from peers in different programs. So this will be a great way for you to network and collaborate within your community of practice. I also want to call out, up at the upper right-hand side, there's some other features. There's a profile button. You can click that and you can get access directly to your profile. From there, you can see messages or your activity and settings. The settings feature allows you to look at things like your email. You can toggle on and off system emails. That's in the frequently asked questions and how to do that. You can send messages within the system. That's this little email symbol mail message. And then there's a search feature that allows you to search for keywords of any topic and find content that's available to you. As we continue to grow the learning management system, this will become more robust for you to use. And then, of course, the three bars are the menu. Because you can see here, I'm logged in as Jeff Doolittle. It has my dashboard, my courses, my catalogs, all these things that are the tiles are also available in those three bars. The Illinois Works logo up in the upper left hand is a way for you to always navigate back to this landing page. You can always, on all the screens it's there, and you can use that to click backwards. Also, I may not have mentioned this already, in the lower left hand side, right behind this little annotate feature, you can see the EN. If I click this, I could actually change the language to any other language that I want to see. So if my first language is Spanish, I just go in and change it to Spanish. All of the hard-coded text in the system will automatically change over into that language. And you have a broad list of languages you can choose from. I'll turn it back to English. Now, it doesn't change everybody else's text, but for all of the hard-coded parts of our learning management system, it'll automatically translate that language over for you. So that can make it more user-friendly for those of us that may not be English first speakers. So that's something you can use. With that, that is your introduction to the learning management system. And I just want to challenge you that you can't break the system. So don't worry about it. Get in there, play with it, click on the buttons, visit the different courses, enroll, please enroll, and get signed up for these courses and start working towards completing all the learning content that's associated with you. This is going to continue to grow over the year, but for right now, we've launched it for our communities of practice, and all the content in here at this point is just to support those. So if you have questions, feel free to let your grant manager know or your coach know, and we'd be glad to get back to you and answer those questions you have. If you have suggestions for improvements, we'd like to know that as well. This is a new tool that's just beginning. It's for you, so we'd love to hear your thoughts. And again, you can send us an email. You can reach out to your grantee manager coach, and we will be glad. We'd love to hear that feedback. With that, that wraps up this tutorial.